Looks like the riders have had enough of a sighting lap. They look happy to come to the line. Led by the British Masters champion, Paul Whitelam. Sponsored this afternoon. Sponsored? What am I talking about? Pacensured this afternoon by Nicky Owen. Well, the clerks of the course keen now to get this meeting underway, and one or two of the riders not quite so keen to come to the start line. 4 riders go in this one. We have no Mark Warren. Rob Bradley goes to the inside grid. The revs rise, the tapes fly, and there they go. Another rocket start from Paul Whitelam, who's now got to go right round the outside. He holds his front wheel in front. John Hiscock tries to go through an inside. John Hiscock goes past. Paul Whitelam slid out a little bit, got on that watered edge and spun the back wheel. And John Hiscock said, "Thank you," as he went by. John Hiscock, Paul Whitelam, Mike Day, Rob Bradley. Well, the current Masters champion and the previous Masters champion, both in this race. Up the back straight they go. It's John Hiscock that leads. The reigning Masters champion is in second place. The ex-Masters champion is in fourth. What about the next Masters champion? There would be a prediction, wouldn't it? There goes John Hiscock. There goes Paul Whitelam, Mike Day and Rob Bradley. You did tell me you got on with Rob Bradley, but I've forgotten who it was. Round they come then. Spinning the wheels, the last lap flag, John Hiscock, Simon Wall. From Paul Whitelam and Nicky Owen, Mike Day and Martin Smith, and problems for our 4th place man, Rob Bradley. He's limping round there in 4th place, just for the points. And the last turn, for the last time, John Hiscock. Simon Wall take the win. Paul Whitelam in second. Then Mike Day. And Rob Bradley bringing up the rear. Race 18, especially when it comes to sidecars. Race 18, a win for 184, second 92, third number 90 and fourth 87. The winner's time was 1 minute 25.90 seconds, a speed of 43.07 miles per hour. To the international class of sidecar, the 500 cc's, and as I say, these things grow on me week by week. Here we have then the 500cc sidecars. We look for number 0, William and Natalie Mathiasen. Number 1, Clive Willis and Richard Webb. Number 3, Lester Goodwin and Anthony Goodwin. Number 4, Simon Beard and Rob Graves. Number 7, Barry Bennett and Iphon Hughes. And number 10, Tony Cook and Debbie Bird. They're all in, they're all happy. And there they go, down the first straight, and William Mathiasen has just out-trapped a lot of them as he goes into the turn in first place. He winds up the throttle, and he's away. Unstoppable here this afternoon. Just look at the power in that outfit. Lester Goodwin it is holding second place to him. Oh, Lester spun round, and Barry Bennett's copped him, and over goes another machine there, the blue one. Can't see whose that is, but oh, we got some carnage on that corner. Red flags, please. Can we have all the kids off the track, please? Anybody that shouldn't be there, just get out of the way, because with the St John's people or the first aid people we have here this afternoon are fully trained to deal with accidents. What they don't need is people between them and the patients. If you've got nothing to do with it, get out of the way. And I can see more youngsters running across there. What do you need apart from telling? We are back on track, ladies and gentlemen, with race 19, the 500cc sidecars. Only 4 go in this one. Can anybody beat William Mathiasen? There they go. William Mathiasen takes the wide line. Clive Willis goes after him, but it's after him, it's not in front of him. William Mathiasen leads down the back straight. Barry Bennett in second place. Clive Willis in third. Tony Cook in fourth. Already there is 50 yards in between William Mathiasen and Barry Bennett. Such a fast machine. See what our biggest problem is when we go abroad, we just can't keep up. William Mathiasen hasn't met Sean Harvey yet today, has he? Will he give him his comeuppance? Let's hope so. Can't have these nice foreign chappies coming over here winning our grass tracks, can we? William and Natalie Mathiasen showing they are the crew to beat here this afternoon as they go down that back straight. Barry Bennett, Knife on Hughes have no answer to them whatsoever. Tony Cook has moved up into third. Clive Willis has gone down to fourth. The last lap flag is out. William and Natalie Mathiasen ahead of Barry Bennett, Knife on Hughes, then Tony Cook and Debbie Bird. Clive Willis and Boy Wonder Webb bringing up the rear. The checkered flag is being made ready. William and Natalie Mathiasen take another win. Barry Bennett in second place, Tony Cook in third, and Clive Willis and Richard Webb bringing up the rear in fourth. International sidecars and a win for number 0, William and Natalie Mathiasen. In second place, number 7, Barry Bennett, Knife on Hughes. In third place was number 10, Tony Cook and Debbie Bird. And in fourth place, number 1, Clive Willis and Richard Webb. The winner's time was 1 minute 25.59 seconds. 1 minute 25.59 seconds. Jeff Moorcock would like everybody on the field to know he's bloody well all right. Stop keep asking him. Coming to the line now then. I can see a number 6, Raymond DeRoy and Sandra Molima. I can see a 72, Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg. Can't see any numbers on him, others, who are they? I can see Brian Canning and Steve George. I'm not sure if that's Yo-Yo van der Werf and Eric Van Dyke or Wilfred and Denny Detz. There they go. It was actually number 12, which is Yo-Yo van der Werf and Eric Van Dyke. Round they go then. Looks like Sean Harvey's picking it up from the outside, or is he? Extra legs are what you need down here. Brian Canning leads it. Sean Harvey is in second place. Can Brian Canning hold off the express train known as Sean Harvey? Sean Harvey's gone the outside line. He's got the fast run down the outside. He gets his front wheel in front, but he can't quite get past. Who's going to hold it on longest round this corner? It's do or die stuff on the turn. Round they come then. Brian Canning on the inside, Sean Harvey on the outside. There's not a lot in it, but Brian Canning has got it back. And up goes the arms in the air. The red flags are up. What have I missed now? There's carnage on that same corner. Bad luck for somebody. Not sure who it was at the moment. Anybody got any ideas? Number 12, it is Yo-Yo van der Werf and Eric Van Dyke. Afraid I didn't see any of that happen at all. I was too busy watching the big battle on the front line. Here we go then. This is race 21. Keith Richards and Tony Martin going to the line. Nick Radley and Craig Matheson, they're going in grid 1. Scott Dunn and Joanne Brian Brown, one of our lady competitors, they are going on the grid 2. Got it down here as number 2, but I think it's got 156 on the machine. That's Alan Morgan and Anders McFarlane. They go off grid 4 in place of Gary Ball and Debbie Bird. In grid 5 is Pascal Bessonet and Jay Bertrand. And on the outside here, number 1, 2, 3, Paul Moorcock and John Cook. Revs rise, tapes fly, there they go, down to the first turn. Nice even break, oh, one's upside down, that's Joanne Brian Brown and Scott Dunn have gone a right pearler, they're both up on their feet. That's wonderful, the red flag is out of course. Keith Richards also seems to have got caught up in that with Tony Martin. Well, let's see what the machinery is like. I think we're going to need a scrutineer to that bike a bit quick, because I dare say they'd like to go in the rerun. They're both up and okay. It's lovely to see that.
But he can advise. Yes.
Scott Dunn and Joanne Brian Brown very fast on their feet after that, and they're waving, they're happy, they're all right, and no doubt hoping to go in the rerun. Obviously the clerk of the course might have something to say about it, but the scrutineer also has his say. The ambulance is on its way to Keith Richards' passenger, I believe, that's Tony Martin. And, I must say I thank the people that have not run. We are going to drop the veteran long track finals, and everything will be sorted out on the points. Those two finals have been dropped, the A and the B final, and that will be sorted out on the points. Up she goes. Spare another thought for Tony Martin. Brian Canning and Steve George. It looks like we're down to 3 outfits only. Clerk of the Source says, come on, get on with it. I think his dinner's burning. And his ears probably. There they go then, off the line, down to the first turn. Sean Harvey picks it up. Brian Canning showed how difficult it is to go off that line and then turn so tight on that corner. He's holding off Raymond DeRoy and Sandra Malima, where he was when I said it, but they seem to have moved themselves up into second place. Brian George comes round on the inside. Takes that second place back again. It's Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg leading this one. Down the back straight they go. Sean Harvey, Danny Hogg lead. Brian Canning, Stephen George in third place, and Raymond DeRoy and Sandra Malima in third place. Tight turns, throttles open, up the straight they come. There goes the last lap flag for 72. Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg. Then it's Brian Canning and Steve George. Raymond DeRoy and Sandra Malima bringing up the rear. Round the last turn for the last time. There goes the checkered flag. The win for Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg. Second, Brian Canning and Steve George, and in third place, Raymond DeRoy and Sandra Malima. Race 20, a win for number 72, Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg. Second place to 49, Brian Canning and Steve George. And in third place, number 6, Raymond de Roy and Sandra Molima. The winner's time was 1 minute 28.64 seconds. That's an average speed of 41.74 miles per hour from the top. 72, 49 and 6, 1 minute 28.64 seconds, 41.74 miles per hour. Race 21. Is this an omen for number 21? Nick Radley and Craig Matheson coming onto the start line, going on grid 1. On grid 2, we look for Scott Dunn and Joanne Bryan Brown. Grid 3 will be empty. Keith Richards and Tony Martin not taking part, obviously. Grid number 4. 156, Alan Morgan and Anders McFarlane. Grid 5 sees Pascal Bessonet and Jay Bertrand. And grid 6 sees 1, 2, 3, Paul Moorcock and John Cook. Jeff's here to make sure nobody cheats at the start. Revs rise. Tapes fly and there they go, down the straight. Number 5 got the best of the start. Pascal Bessonet and Jay Bertrand as they power out of that first turn. They're in front and going for it. Closely pursued by Nick Radley and Craig Matheson as they pull in a very tight line out of that corner and get those wheels in line, and they challenge down this straight, but it is still number 5 at the moment, Pascal Bessonet and Jay Bertrand. Look at Nick Radley, he's got some steam up that straight. He means business this time, he closes the gap. Waits for his opponent to go wide and then squirts it up on the inside. Can he get there? He's right alongside as they go into that next corner. He takes his line away as he goes into that turn. Powers on in front. Nick Radley and Craig Matheson for England are powering down the back straight. Into the pits turn. Oh, somebody else has just gone past Mr. Pasquale as well. Who was that brave fellow? Here they come then. The last lap flag goes for Nick Radley, followed by Scott Dunn, then Pascal Bessonet, then Paul Moorcock and John Cook, with Alan Morgan and Anders McFarlane bringing up the rear. There goes the checkered flag. Nick Radley takes the win for England. Scott Dunn comes through in second, Pascal Bessonet in third, then Paul Moorcock and John Cook, and Alan Morgan and Anders McFarlane bringing up the rear. Race 21 was won by number 21. I said it was an omen. A win for 21, Nick Radley and Craig Matheson. Second place was 118, Scott Dunn and Joanne Bryan Brown. Third place was number 5, Pascal Bessonet and Jay Bertrand. Fourth place to number 123, Paul Moorcock and John Cook. And in fifth place, number 156, Alan Morgan and Anders McFarlane. That will be followed by the 500cc solos, and the last race of the afternoon will be the 500cc sidecars. Obviously they've just been out and they need a little bit of time to get their breath back, so it made sense to put them down to race 36. This is the right-hand sidecar final. We have number 92, Paul Whitelam and Nicky Owen on the line there. Gone right where I said. One this side of the starter. Look at that. I'm not as silly as I look. Then again, I couldn't afford to be, could I? If I was that silly, I wouldn't be here. No, I probably would. Anyway, we won't debate that. 92, Paul Whitelam, Nicky Owen. 24, Rob Wilson and Ian Whale. 48, Rod and Tristan Winterburn. Number 1, James Rogers and Kevin Colborne. 74, Duncan Tolhurst and Rob Patterson. And 184, John Hiscock and Simon Wall. That's the lineup for this, the sidecar race of the day in the 1000cc class. No, he said. I don't know why. Now, go. There they go, down to the first start, and Paul Whitelam got a terrible start. The bike lurched terribly to the right, and he's well back. Talk about do it the hard way. If he can do it this time, he's a genius. Out in front they go, and it looks like Rob Wilson that leads. Rob Wilson and Ian Whale taking a bit of a wide line there. Duncan Tolhurst creeping up on the inside. Those two clear of James Rogers in third place. Then John Hiscock down there in fourth. And Paul Whitelam still holding sixth at the moment. Up the back straight they go then, and Rob Wilson is being pushed hard by Duncan Tolhurst. Duncan's going for the inside line, trying to edge his man out, and out he goes. Down the straight they come. James Rogers on third, Rod and Tristan Winterburn in fourth. Paul Whitelam still in sixth place at the moment. Rob Wilson down the back straight again then. Into the turn he goes. He's got a better lead over Duncan Tolhurst this time. In fact, Duncan Tolhurst is coming under pressure from the man in third place, as it was James Rogers. Then it's the Winterburn boys, and Paul Whitelam has made up one spot on John Hiscock, but both of them are just giving up due to the dust. They're on the last lap now, just half a lap to go as they come into this last turn. Rob Wilson and Ian Whale seem to have it all sewn up. They've got it all their own way. The checkered flag goes. Rob Wilson and Ian Whale take the win. Duncan Tolhurst in second, James Rogers in third, the Winterburn boys in fourth, Paul Whitelam in fifth. And looks like 184 decided not to finish. No, he's coming round now, is he? Here he comes. This is at the clerk of the course's discretion due to some contact being made. He got sharp eyes because I didn't see it. In first place we had number 24, Rob Wilson and Ian Whale. In second place we had 74, Duncan Tolhurst and Rob Patterson. In third place was number 1, James Rogers and Kevin Colborne. In fourth place was 184, John Hiscock and Simon Wall. In fifth place was number 92, Paul Whitelam and Nicky Owen. And in sixth place, number 48, Rod and Tristan Winterburn. The winner's time was 1 minute 25.50 seconds. The speed was 43.27 miles per hour. The 500cc solo final. Race 34 then. Sorry, race 36 then. This is race 36. The solo final, the big ones for the solos this afternoon. The revs are rising and away they go. Glenn Phillips makes a powerful start from the outside. Birthday boy Lewis Denham is in the thick of it in the middle. He slides out of that corner. He's picking up some drive. Glenn Phillips is right there after him, but it's Lewis Denham at the moment. Glenn Phillips goes through on the inside. Lewis Denham says, "You're not having it. I want it back." He chases after him hard. Look at that bike jumping and kicking as he throws it after Glenn Phillips. It's Glenn Phillips, it's Lewis Denham, and it's Paul Cooper in third. Then it's Rennie Van Veel and Richard Smith. But out on the front line, it is Glenn Phillips all the way now. Lewis Denham is holding his own with him, but he doesn't seem to be able to make any ground. Round that pitch turn they come, they're at it, hammer and tongs. It's Glenn Phillips that leads. Lewis Denham in second, then Paul Cooper, Richard Smith, Rennie Van Veel, Yannick de Jong. I expect him to come good in this final actually. Round they come then. Alpha Leather to the last lap flag. And it's Glenn Phillips just from Lewis Denham. Has Lewis Denham got any more in there? He's certainly got a fight in there. Is there enough power? Can he overhaul that man? He's going for it down that back straight. He really beats it like nobody else ever did. And into the corner they go, locked in battle side by side. Who's going to get to this checkered flag first? Lewis Denham's coming around the outside, and Lewis Denham's got his foot out. And Lewis Denham takes it on his 18th birthday. From 42, Glenn Phillips. From Paul Cooper. From Richard Smith, Rennie Van Veel, Yannick de Jong, and Strider Horton. And Martin Sturgeon bringing up the rear. On another cracking race here at High Easter, and the celebrationary wheelie start. Lewis Denham is up for it this afternoon. He's proved he's a man. He came as a boy, he goes home the man. Show some appreciation, ladies and gentlemen, the fastest boys on the circuit this afternoon, and didn't they do well? But Glenn Phillips thought he got it all in the bag till he got to that last corner. Well, what a cracking race that was, and when you get the time and speed, you'll see why. A win for the birthday boy, number 81, Lewis Denham. In second place, number 42, Glenn Phillips. Third place, number 11, Paul Cooper. Fourth place, number 33, Richard Smith. Fifth place, number 8, Rennie Van Veel. In sixth place, number 9, Yannick de Jong. In seventh place, number 56, Strider Horton. And in eighth place, number 15, Martin Sturgeon. The winner's time was 1 minute 16 seconds. The average speed was 50.3 miles per hour, the fastest time of the day. Well done to the birthday boy, Lewis Denham. The big one for the international 500cc sidecars this afternoon. They don't have to take their time to get to the line, don't they? The green flag. We wait for Brian Canning to come in a line, Scott Dunn to come in a line, Danny Harbour to actually get on the motorbike. Here we go, the last race of the afternoon. It's the big one. And away they go down the straight into the first turn. Sean Harvey's made the best of it, but he's not done it. He didn't manage to box Mathiasen in, and Mathiasen gets away, but he overslides. And oh dear, Mathiasen is up in the big heat for his flag. And we'll have to do it all over again. What does the clerk of the course say? Does he say first Ben Bunchen? Does he say out? What does he say? What do the medics say? What will the scrutineer say? The man, it means business here this afternoon. The opposition has slowly fallen, and Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg must now start the favourites of this final. Nice to see we've got some cheerleaders here this afternoon. Clark, of course, says, come on, get on with it. Let's get this one done and we can all disappear down to the beer tent. The green flag is up. Danny Hogg goes over, puts the machine in gear, pushes him into position. And they're away down the straight they go. Flat out round the first turn. Sean Harvey's in third place at the moment. It looks like Scott Dunn and Joanne Bryan Brown that are leading down the back straight. Into the pits turn they go. It's all hot stuff here at High Easter. Sean Harvey trying the outside line. Nick Radley coming through on the inside. It's Nick Radley now that leads. From 118, Scott Dunn and Joanne Bryan Brown, they've gone to the outside to go round the leader. And Sean Harvey has nipped up on the inside. What a surprise that was. So the big surprise is that Nick Radley is holding on to this and Sean Harvey seems to have no answer to him. Round on, but big carnage again on that turn. Nick Radley leads it, Sean Harvey in second, then Barry Bennett. Then number 6 and the red flags. The race has been stopped and the Scott Dunn and Joanne Bryan Brown, they're both up and okay. They've really been in the wars here this afternoon. Less than 1 minute remaining. Less than 1 minute remaining for all riders in this final. We've got 7, Barry Bennett and Yvonne Hughes on the far side there. We've got 21, Nick Radley and Craig Matheson. We've got 72, Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg. We've got number 6, Raymond DeRoy and Sandra Molima. And 49, Brian Canning and Steve George. Starter calls them into line. Are on the line and under starters orders for the last time this afternoon. Away they go down the first straight. Sean Harvey makes a good start this time as he cuts across on to the inside line and powers out of that turn. He leads it and look at Barry Bennett going after him. Sean Harvey leading this one now. Round that pitch turn, Barry Bennett is clinging like glue to a blanket, isn't it? And look at number 21, Nick Radley coming forward on the inside. Nick Radley comes up in a second place. He chases after Sean Harvey now. Can he get him? Down the back straight they go, Parson Hughes here at High Easter for the last time this afternoon as they power into that pitch turn. Winding up the throttles out of the turn they come. Sean Harvey looking as if he's got it, but look at Nick Radley. Look at Nick Radley, he wants it badly. He throws it in the corner after him. Scrubs off a bit of speed, tries to pick up a tighter line and chases after Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg. It's Nick Radley and Craig Matheson in second place. Then it's Barry Bennett and Yvonne Hughes as they go round that pitch turn. They see the last lap flag in front of them this time, and Nick Radley knows it's now or never if he's going to do it. Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg lead. Nick Radley and Craig Matheson in second place. Barry Bennett and Yvonne Hughes in third. Then Raymond DeRoy and Sandra Molina. In the last turn then, Nick Radley's pulled the tight line. Can he get the speed up now? Here they come to the finish. It's going to be tight, but Sean Harvey takes it. Nick Radley in second place. Barry Bennett in third. Then Raymond DeRoy. And then Brian Canning. Well, that's it for the racing, ladies and gentlemen. It's taken a long time to get over and done with. I'm very, very sorry. It's not my fault. It's nobody's fault. It's the way it worked out. But we had some fantastic racing in the races that we had. Please stay, have a beer, and watch the presentations down in the beer tent very, very shortly. Here they come then. Nick Radley leading the roost. Number 7, Barry Bennett there in second place. I think they did very well this afternoon. They've got a lot to contend with. Brian Canning looks quite happy with his situation there. And here goes the winners. They are, of course, 72, Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg. And bringing up the rear there, number 6, Raymond DeRoy and Sandra Molima. Let's give you the result then of race 35. Race 35. A win for number 72, Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg. Second place to number 21, Nick Radley and Craig Matheson. Third place to number 7, Barry Bennett and Yvonne Hughes. Fourth place to number 6, Raymond DeRoy and Sandra Molima. And in fifth place was number 49, Brian Canning and Steve George. No other finishers. The winner's time at 1 minute 27.75 seconds, an average speed of 42.16 miles per hour. 2 valvers today in the veteran long track. 2 valvers in the veteran long track. And we start with 6th place, if I can count. And in 6th place we had number 47, Ian Guttridge. The Rain Man coming. Would you bring some bloody rain?
I would have done.
He's 6th. Well done, Ian. Thank you. In 5th place, it was number 48, Dave Hammond. The evergreen, Dave Hammond. Fourth place went to number 7, Kenny Blaine.
You called it.
And in third place from Germany, if my memory serves me correct, Franz Kreisel. If that's how you say it.
Yes.
Number 3. Didn't do well. Second place in the 2 valves today was 15, John Shipley. There he is, Hawkeye. And first place in the 2 valve veteran long track thing this afternoon was number 3, Dave Knocker Norris. He's clever, he does internet too, you know. There they are, the 1, 2, 3 of the 2 valve this afternoon. Take your photographs. Well done, lads. Thank you very much. Four valves. Well, call him back, call him back. Got LeBlanc here, Mr. Knocker. Mr. Dave Knocker Norris. Short-changed you. Sorry about that. Do you want to spray everybody with it? No, all right. Your choice. Is this working? 4 valves. Can we have in 6th place, number 45, Peter Baker? Paulo Merley. 5th place, number 32, Arnie Fenner. Fourth place, that man again, 47, Ian Gutteridge. Moving on to third place then, 44, John Tutu Hartley. Crept up on Roy while he wasn't looking, look. Second place, number 48, Dave Hammond. Big well done to the 4 valve boys this afternoon. Yeah, cover up your privates. Thank you, lads.
Thank you, little Phil.
Solos then, the Continental 500cc solo event. Going all the way up from 8th place this afternoon. Could I have number 15? Martin Sturgeon up for his 8th place prize money. Martin Sturgeon got enough money? Doesn't need any more? Okay, let's move up. 7th place, number 56, Strider Horton. There he is. 6th place this afternoon, a very long drive, number 9, Yannick Dion. Making his presence felt here on English grass track. Lovely to see it. Where is he? Yannick, well done. What do you think of the racing over here in England?
It was all right. Everything has to learn, I think. But yeah, it's different than obviously than in Holland and in Germany without the boards and everything. It's the first time I'm riding on a track with ropes around it, so it's a bit funny, but well, I quite enjoyed it. It was a pity that there were so many accidents, but shit happens.
Regularly over here. Well done, Yannick. We'd like to see you come over more often. Wouldn't we? Yeah. And this thing worked. And in 5th place, we had number 8. And number 8 was Rennie Van Wiel. We move on to 3rd place, and it's our very own 33, Richard Smith. I like when he starts walking before I call him. I don't panic, I know he's here. And good luck in the Eastern Centre Championships next week, sir. 3rd place was number 11, Cooperman Paul Cooper. Keep standing up on here. And don't forget to come to Maidstone next weekend. 2nd place this afternoon went to number 42, Glenn Phillip. Well done, Glenn. In 1st place, the birthday boy. 18. I can take him to the bar now, can't I? Come on, where is that? You can show me where to drink pints. You can go, I'll let you stand down. You don't want to talk to me, do you? We move on to the 1000cc sidecars. Where's Lewis to that money out? Where's Lewis? Lewis? They told me you want to say a few words, so come on down, don't be shy. I was letting you off. Well, your photo's taken, are you? Lewis, you wanted a few words? What did you think of that?
Oh, it was an interesting final. I thought I had it from the start, but Glenn come really hard underneath on the second bend. And just stay behind him and just wait for a gap and an opportunity.
And you seized it, didn't you?
Yeah.
With both hands. Well, they said you wanted a few words, so do you want to hold this?
Yeah, I'd just like to say thanks to Mum and Dad and the family, obviously. Keith from Sussex Quads, who sponsors me, and especially John Meredith for all the help he's given me and things like that.
That's very good. Get the sponsors in the limelight. I like the style. Style.
Go on, Ed.
Gets the ball.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18!
I've been that good when I was 18.
He's heavy.
I think I'd like to be that good now. Well, the sidecars then. And in third place, could I have Paul Whitelam? Paul Whitelam and Nicky Owen? Move up to third then. In third was number 1 today, James Rogers. In Colborne. Second place this afternoon went to 74, Duncan Thomas, and the fruit bag. Well done, good ride. And in first place, Duncan Thomas' neighbour, number 24, Rob Wilson, with Ian Wild.
We get this back.
We got in a good place. You didn't do it. Come on, Danny, you got it.
Well done, lads. We'll start from 5th in this one. In 5th place, it's number 49, Brian Canning and Stephen George.
Hello, Roy.
Young Brian, come back here. You didn't seem a bit to me to be having the best of days to start with, but you come good in the end. What do you think? It's quite...
Microphone.
That's what I thought, mate.
Thank you, Brian. I don't think you heard that, did you? They didn't. No, I'm sure they didn't hear that. I tried. Okay. In 4th place, it was number 6, Raymond Roy and Sandra Molina. Well done, that man. What do you think of English racing?
Very nice. Very nice. A lot of the audience. Yeah, nice course, very fast. A bit dusty, but it's okay.
Do you like to come back again?
Yeah, for sure.
We'll see you next time. Third place went to number 7, Barry Bennett and iPhone Hip. Barry Bennett and iPhone Hip. They told me not to perform with kids or animals. right. Barry, you come a long way this afternoon. Is it worthwhile?
Yeah, I like.
The microphone's not working up there. You're obviously too high. We'll move on. We'll move on, I think. So we move up to second place and we look for Nick Radley and Craig Matheson. These trophies were given by William Mathiasen this afternoon. I think he thought he was going to take one home with him. Unfortunately, he didn't get one. So spare a thought for William at the moment. He's probably not in as much pleasure as us. Sean Radley and Craig Matheson then. And in first place this afternoon, the winners get their spoils. Number 72, Sean Harvey and Danny Harvey. Oh, North East Demolition UK Limited. Who are they then? Young man, before you go up there, because this microphone don't work when I hold it up in the air. Up, Gail. Then your bottles of plonk.
Try it.
This ain't going to work. It does work. You want another photograph this way? I'll stand back. Danny, they seem to drop like flies today, possibly to your advantage. What's your message for those people today?
It's just a shame that everyone wasn't in the final. There was a great crowd here today, and we're just glad that we went out and we won it.
And you're at Mason Aces next weekend. You're going to repeat this feat?
Let's hope so. We were pushed really hard in the final. I said to Sean, if we get out of the start, we've got to shut it off because I hold this bloke up because he was flying today.
And Sean, what are your comments on today?
Well, you've got to feel sorry for Nick, and I feel extremely sorry for William as well for breaking his arm or whatever. So we didn't actually get the meeting. I invited him over so we could get him here today, so we'd actually race against him, and we didn't actually get to do that.
You were very polite. I thought you were going to say so you could beat him.
Well, no, I wouldn't say that, but I'd like to, see where we are.
That's very good. I think we've had a great day. Shame about the accidents. And a big round of applause to all the 500cc girls.
That's over, James. Go on, Danny.
Well, Broadbell would like to thank everybody that came to ride today, everybody that came to official and marshal and first aid and all the little jobs that have to be done. And I'd like to say a big thank you to Gary Southgate. He takes a lot on the chin at these meetings, and I'm sure he's hiding up somewhere out of the limelight. But Gary, we really appreciate what you do, and I think what the racing that's gone on here today really does show the efforts that you put in, and your merry crew. So good luck to you all. I'd like to say good night, ladies and gentlemen. Have a safe journey home. We'll see you next week at the Mason Aces, Kent Cracker.
And there they go down the first turn, and Lewis Denham makes the start. Lewis Denham lifts a little bit going wide into that turn, and Glenn Phillips sneaks through on the inside. Glenn Phillips lines it up down the back straight, and Steve Brayford making a move around the outside of Lewis Denham. He's going to really try on this last turn. Around they come then. Glenn Phillips on the high, wide and handsome line, and Steve Brayford's bike goes in trouble. He's powering out of the turn. Paul Cooper makes the most of it. Paul